Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Alicia. Today we are going to be drawing Pokemon using the name only and doing our best. So grab a pencil, grab a piece of paper, and let's go! So first I've put them in my little basket here. I'm going to pick one, and our first one is going to be a cutie fly. Which I thought was pretty nice, to be honest. That was a pretty easy one to get first off. I'm sure that there are really hard ones in there, but the nice thing about Pokemon, their name kind of gives it away in some instances. So in this case, it's a cute fly. I think that was pretty evident in the name. So I was pretty confident going into this one that I was going to draw a bug and it was going to come out as a bug. I will say this one got a little bit away from me and it ended up being more bee-like, but still cute. And that's the main thing. For those who are like die-hard Pokemon fans out there, please don't hate on me for doing this. I don't know what I'm doing, and I will be the first to let you know that. It's just for fun. I just thought, Pokemon lends itself to kind of the perfect fandom to kind of do this thing on, because it's in the name, right? The names kind of give it away, and they're cute, and it just was fun. And it's all in good fun. So if you're out there and you're upset by it, I do apologize, but it is just in good fun, and you're more than welcome to make fun of my Pokemon skills. I don't mind at all. It doesn't bother me. I know that they don't look like Pokemon, or they don't look like the Pokemon they're supposed to. That's kind of the point, right? But I did really enjoy doing these, and if you're not drawing along with me now, I do suggest doing it just for the fun aspect. Even if you do know Pokemon, even if you are like, I know exactly what Cutie Fly looks like, do it anyway. See how good you are with your memory. See how good your memory is. Because I can tell you, I could have looked at this and drawn it the next day, and I still probably wouldn't have been able to get it right. So even if I did know what it looked like, my memory is not the best. So I probably still wouldn't have gotten it right, and it wouldn't have mattered that I looked at it moments before even. So it would be fun to see, even if you know what they are, how well you really know what they are. Because I found it to be a lot of fun. And I think I may even do it again, to be honest. I may do another video like this, because I really enjoyed it. And it was a lot of like pressure gone from creating, because it wasn't like I didn't have to really come up with anything. Once you have the name, in the cases that I've got too, they were kind of easy. But once you have that, it's like, okay, create what this looks like, or what you think this looks like. And now I wish I left that angry eyebrow the way it was. But anyway, so the pressure's gone to like think up something. Even though you're still thinking up what it looks like. It's like, I don't know, it was less pressure. So it was fun to just draw and not have to really think about it, and not have to come up with an idea, and not have to, do things like that. I will say, for the most part, I went pretty easy on these. I didn't do anything that's like, really changing breaking any headway or anything here. I made them all pretty simple, pretty easy and cute. But it really does kind of allow you to just create without worrying about what it is that you're creating, which is a lot of fun. And it's really it's nice to just do that, really. And it just helps the creativity go. And there's just times where I want to draw all the time, and then there are times where I want to draw all the time, but I don't know what to draw, right? And when creativity is flowing, it's great, but when it's not, then what do you do? And I gotta say, this really kind of helped me, because I had no idea what I was going to do for my video, and I really just struggled. And then I thought of this, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it and see how it goes, and not having to think of something really was just kind of freeing and allowed me to just create something that I think turned out very cute as well. I'm pretty proud and happy with what I created. Mind you, they are just little doodles. They don't mean any, like, they're just nothing really. But it was still a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend doing something like this just to give yourself kind of permission to just goof around and play. And I think that's what art really should be, and kind of is for a lot of people. It should be something where you find enjoyment from it and you're relaxing and just having fun. And it's hard to do that sometimes with art, especially if you're doing it for any kind of like monetary reason, or in my case, I mean, I make videos and I share my stuff to my different socials and things, but as much as I would love art to be my full-time career, it's not. And I do apologize because I know I don't post a lot here, but I do have, my goal is to post one video a month. And I joined the kawaii drawing community, kawaii drawing club, hosted by Tatiana, and part of that was making like a 90-day plan and doing that to essentially help you meet your overall goal. And my overall goal is to be able to do my art full time without having to work outside of that. And I mean, I would love to do that. But a part of that is being able to take the small baby steps and kind of going from there, right? And so with my plan, I've decided to do one video a month. I'm also going to do some blog posts, posting to Instagram, things like that. And then kind of as I'm going, although like I do post my mandalas, and I post a lot of them for free download to color, but I'm also going to be working on a book. So, little things like that. But yeah, that's Cutie Fly. I will put up a little picture of him right now, and you can see the comparison. I don't think I did too bad, but it's definitely, I think Cutie Fly is more of a mosquito type, whereas mine was a bee, clearly. Maybe they're more like cutie cousins. But next is Inke or Inky or Inke. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but I kind of struggled hard on this one to figure out what it was. This is probably the one that I struggled the most with. I was like, I don't know what to do. The only thing I could think of was like a little like character with an inkwell on its head and maybe like a quill coming out of it. And then like, I don't know, maybe it sword fights with its quill. I don't know. But then I thought, like, what kind of creature creates ink? And then I thought of squid, and then I just didn't want to draw anything other than a squid because they're really freaking cute. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a squid. And, yeah, so that's what I did. I will say though, I change it up a bit because at this point I was like, I already did Cutie Fly and it just looked like a cute bee. And then I did this one, the Inky, and it just looked like a cute squid. So I was like, okay, I've got to change it up a bit, make something about it happen where it looks like a Pokemon and not just a cute squid, as much as I just love the cute squid. So I made it like a crown that's like a part of its head that's a star. My thought process was that squid ink is like, it made me think of Mario Kart. When you're driving and you get inked and you can't see anything. So I thought, I know that Pokemon have like different powers, like there's Earth Pokemon and things like that. So I thought maybe this is like darkness, I don't even know if that's a power. But I thought the ink could be like the darkness. So he just like did a little like ink cloud there, and he's like, oh, I just sprayed ink. So I thought the ink could be the darkness, and then in the darkness is like stars, so like the night sky. So that's why I gave it a star crown. It made sense in my head. It made me think that seems Pokemon-esque, and so that's what I did. But yeah, so I tried to kind of up this one a little bit to make it not just look like a squid. I don't know. I thought it was cute. That's really all that mattered to me, was that it was a cute thing. So yeah, that's what I did. But yeah, so I'm doing the 90-day thing. So I don't have plans for my second or third video. So if there are anything that you'd like to see me do, or if you really enjoy this and you'd like to see me make more of these, let me know. I love doing this. So you know what, this may just end up being a series. Who knows? I did really like trying to create Pokemon and not really knowing what I was doing. But yeah, so I have a video planned for December as well as January, and then I'll kind of reevaluate at the end of that time as well. This is really the only thing that I have to do to create my plan and to finish everything in my plan. So I'm really excited about that because I just really want to accomplish that whole goal. I had a lot of technical difficulties with this video. So that's why it kind of ended up being last minute. And I do mean last minute. It is November 30th at 7 p.m. and I am just doing the audio now. So yeah, it's been a little bit, this one is a little bit whooshed. But I think I've got things kind of set up now so that going forward, I'll be able to kind of get it going a little bit better and get them out maybe a little bit sooner. So this next one, it'll probably come out near the beginning of December, more so than the end, because I mean, just with Christmas, and I do plan on heading out of country for Christmas and things like that. So yeah, so that part will have to change a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, every Thursday I post a tutorial to my Instagram. On Mondays I do my mandalas, and they are usually free. Like I said, I am also working on a book, so I'd like to do my mandala book. I would like that to be something that I release next year. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of things that I want to do, and that's kind of part of why I decided to join the Kawaii Drawing Club, because it got to the point where I have so many plans and so many ideas, and I just never had the time to really do any of it. And then when I did, I didn't really know how to make it all kind of happen. So Tatiana's been amazing, and I've really been enjoying it. And yeah, so I mean, not that I'm not sponsored by any means. I didn't really mean for this to turn into like a slogan for them, but it's been a lot of fun being there. So and part of being there has got me to do this, which works out really well for me and for you if you're enjoying it as well. So yeah, come the new year, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to focus on. I do a lot of my speed builds. I don't know why I said, I'm not a simmer. I'm not creating speed builds of homes, although I do love playing The Sims. I mean, speed draws are on my TikTok account. So if you want to see like the quick drawings of my mandalas and things like that, you can always check me out on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. Kind of those are my two big ones, and then I have my Discord server. So it is new, it's very small, there's not a lot of people there. So I mean, if there's something, if you'd like to join so that you can kind of do these along with me and show me your results, that would be really cool. I'd actually really love to see that. So you know, you can do that. Here I'm just testing. I did this and I hope it looks good. I don't know. It looks a little bit different on the screen than it does in my iPad. I like it better on my iPad than I do on the screen. Now I wish I'd changed the color completely, but that's fine. This one is definitely my favorite. I thought it turned out really cute, and I like the fact that I did kind of change it up from just the traditional squid. But yeah, so there's lots of places that you can reach me, lots of socials that you can find me on. The only one I'm really not on is Twitter, which is probably gonna go the way of the dodo anyway. And yeah, I just don't really go on it, but I will link them below. So if there's anything that you'd like to follow me on, or would like to reach out just to say hi, or you know, show me anything that you've created, I would love to see it. And you can do so on any of those platforms. I would love to see it. As far as the tutorials and things go, they are on my Instagram and my website, but they're also in the Discord. So if you wanted to try to doodle like me, you can definitely check those out as well, and then just tag me in them and I can see it, and I would love that. But yeah, so Inky's coming along pretty good. I thought it was really cute. I think I like the first one. I like the Pokemon of Cutie Fly better, but I think I like my Inkay better than the Pokemon Inkay. Don't hate me in the comments too hard for that one, but I mean, he's so cute, and I know he doesn't really look like a Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that this has nothing to do with it at all, but I can't remember. Like, I've just finished it. I just finished editing this video, and so I took like the copies of all of the other Pokemon to put them up. So I've just seen what Inkay looks like, and I still can't even remember what it is. But either way, I still think mine's cuter. There, I said it. I think he's adorable. But yeah, so I'd love to see it, and I will say, I have one. What is it? One. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's a snowman doodle set up for next week, and I do have like some mandalas, so I maybe would love to do like a mandala coloring together or something as well. But there he is. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. We're picking out the second or the third one here, but I do remember that I forgot to show Inkay, so it is coming. But the last one is Litten, and immediately I was like, this is a cat. And I was so convinced that this was the evil cat. But here, I remember Inkay, I forgot. So yeah, there. He doesn't look anything like Inkay, but I still thought it was really cute. But yeah, so we have Litten in the last one. Immediately I thought cat. I didn't even think mitten until the end, and then I was like, oh man, what if this is like a evil mitten thing? I don't know. But anyway, I did Litten. I was like 110% sure that this character was that the cat. I forget his name now. But it's like on, I think, the cartoons and stuff, there's Team Rocket, and they have the cat. And I was like, this is it. This is the only cat thing I can think of. And I was so proud of myself. Because I was like, definitely, it is that evil cat thing. Like the bad guy Pokemon cat. And then I also was like, the L, I think it's lightning. Like, I think it's a lightning cat. And I don't know if I was just thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. But I was very confident in this one. I was like, I absolutely 100% know what this is supposed to look like. I didn't know how I wanted to make him look like, though. I kind of wanted it to be on all fours, but then I was like, no, because the Team Rocket cat stands on two legs. So, yeah, that was it. At this point, I knew exactly what cat it was. And that's how I was doing it. And I made it like growl. And I kind of wish that my audio had worked properly, because I was so smug. I was so confident. I was so sure. I was like, I'm going to give it angry eyebrows. I gave it the Angry Bird eyebrow treatment. And yeah, I was very, very confident that this was that cat from the TV show that is on Team Rocket, and it's not. For those who know Pokemon, you're probably sitting there going, no, you're an idiot, it's completely wrong. And you're right, I am, and it is. It is just a little cute kitten, I think. But at this time, I did not know that. So yeah, that's what I did. I created a little kitten. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot to say, which is weird. Normally I can talk so much. Nobody wants to hear it, but I can still do it. What else is there? I mean, I kind of mentioned everything that I really wanted to make sure that I mentioned. I mean, we can't just sit here in silence, though. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I do plan on doing more videos, like I said. Honestly, I would love to do just videos all the time. I do really enjoy kind of every aspect of it. I don't have time. I have my full-time job. I work for a bank, so it's very boring. It's very uncreative. And I love the idea of being able to share art with other people and help other people learn how to draw. And that's kind of the idea for this channel. That's what I want to do. So if that's something that you're interested in, or you're just looking for a bit of community, then, I would love to have you kind of join me and be there. I mean, I remember when I was younger, I actually pixel painted a lot. I did a lot of pixel work, and I loved that community. I loved being with people of like mind that like to create as well. And we had there was like Facebook groups, there were chat groups, there was so much stuff that we could do in that community, and so many people in the community. It wasn't huge, but it wasn't small either. And I met so many like great people and friends and stuff like that. And then I just really didn't have the time to pixel paint anymore, and a lot of people just didn't. And so the community kind of fell to the wayside, and they're just no longer around. And it does kind of make me sad, because I miss that. I miss that community. I miss that camaraderie. Even, when I was really, really young, there used to be this one women's group online, which nobody knows about, I'm sure, at this point. But it's called what was it called? WOSIB. I can't think of the name. Women of Strength and Inner Beauty, or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was literally just a women's group where we all just had fun and chatted and talked about things and celebrated birthdays and stuff like that. And I just love that kind of a thing. And I remember being in the group, and I was like a group leader and different things like that. And it was just really nice to have people that you could talk to and just make friends and things like that. And we would we created a lot of bonds and friendship, and I miss that. So for me, art really kind of brought that back, and now I kind of am out of it again, and I don't know how to get into any kind of like community or anything like that with art. I don't know of any groups like that or anything like that. So the only way for me to do that is by creating videos and maybe reaching people who feel the same way, and creating posts on my TikTok and Instagram, and kind of connecting with people that way. So if you're ever thinking like, oh, you don't want to reach out to me or something like that because you don't think I would respond or I would like it, I absolutely would. I would love it to have like-minded people to talk to and just get to know. I work from home as well. I don't know if you can tell. I'm starved for social interaction because we don't do anything. And especially with COVID, I feel like a lot of people are kind of in the same situation where you don't want to leave your house because it's kind of scary out there. But then at the same time, you're bored or you're missing people, and it's hard to have that kind of camaraderie whenever you are sitting alone by yourself in the basement working. So it's that's the main reason why I've started my channel and why I've really wanted to kind of focus on it. Yes, I would love to make money from my art, but if that's not something I can do, then I still would like the community behind it. And I would still like for my art to be something where I can go to and have fun with it. And this, I think, was definitely a lot of fun. So I did really enjoy it. I remember thinking I was super smart here because I thought the L was for lightning, so I gave it a lightning tail. But I'm pretty sure I just stole Pikachu's tail and put it on a cat. I almost feel like I need to like do a study of Pokemon and see exactly what it is that like kind of makes them Pokemon. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it is what it is. But yeah, Litten. I don't know why I wrote it there instead of waiting until I was done, but it's fine. So then I went with like an orange tabby, because what else would you color a lightning cat? But also, I was so sure about the rocket cat, and I knew that I knew it was yellow. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be yellow. And that's what I did. So I made a little yellow lightning kitten. And I thought I was doing pretty darn good here. I really did. Until I saw the actual kitten. And then not so much. But yeah. I would also, I would love to do like live streams and stuff too. I think would be fun in like Twitch or something like that. I do have a Twitch channel, but I mostly just play games on it. And I don't do it a lot. I have a lot of things that I would love to do, but I just don't have time to do it. So it is what it is. But yeah. I don't know why I pointed to that. I think I was just talking about the fact that I don't have a lid for my iPad pencil thing. Which I don't know where it is. Probably one of my dogs ate it. Or threw it or something. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah. So that's it. I'm sorry, you guys, if anybody even made it to this point. I'm just rambling. But yeah, so, we're almost done. And as I said, I had a lot of fun doing this. I was really surprised at how quickly I kind of did the creations and how quickly I came up with them. It was really nice to not stress over what to create. I just kind of went with it. And knowing that it's like a creature, but that's not a real creature. I didn't do a lot. Like, admittedly, I did not go as far out of the bag as I probably could have. I kind of stayed within just cutesy animal, whatever I thought it was. But it was still fun, and I did enjoy, like, especially with my inky one, I really liked creating it a little bit different. So I did think it was really cool. And I don't know what it is, because if I took two, say, prompts, and I was like, inky star, I was like squid and a star, I don't think that I would have come up with the same thing, and I probably would have struggled a lot more with it. But I don't know, this just really kind of, it just really hit home with me, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. There's only about a minute left before I'm done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to follow. Follow me on any of my socials so that we can connect. And I would love to see you guys in the next video. And here we go. We're just finishing up. We've got to give him his little blushies. And then he's done. And there he is. Here we go. I believe I'm gonna, yep, that's what it is. That's the cat that it is. That's what I thought he was. So I was completely wrong. But I was very confident, and sometimes confident is key. But there we go. That's what we've created today, guys. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys in the next video, I think. Yeah. So like, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and have a great day, guys. Bye.